Alright, hello, my name is Mr. Wise Guy. Welcome to my channel. Do not leave. We're watching the man himself, Donald Trump. And it's the full interview. But before we get into the video, like and subscribe. Comments are great too. Thank you very much. So on to the show.
We could go on forever, but no, I want somebody that's going to be strong, respected, tough, and fair.
Just to go back to a couple of the points you said, the ballot stuffing, that's something that's been debunked.
It hasn't
As
been
you
debunked.
know,
It's on camera.
But let's, I do want to keep moving
It's on
forward.
camera. I like how he says that.
Hundreds and even thousands and thousands of people. You take a look. True the vote. Take a look. It's on camera.
But Mr. President,
they have
you know,
thousands of
Republican
Someone needs to clip that out. It's on camera.
officials,
But
and
the way he
Republican
says that.
officials have
They have
told you that
thousands
that's
of pictures of
debunked.
people. I know you have to say that for your network, but you shouldn't say it. Because that's the problem.
But Mr.
The
President, that's
news
the
has
truth, and
lost
you've been
such
told that.
power.
Call her
Let's stay on track,
out,
though,
man.
Mr. President.
Call
Let's
her
stay on
out.
You're saying
this
just
question.
it hasn't. We have thousands of essentially.
Not gonna lie, she's being really patient. She is being really patient with him. So props to her. She is like she's not gonna get offended and or at least I don't think she will. I only watched like what 20 minutes of this.
Motion pictures of people,
Mr. President,
tens of thousands.
they're not stuffing the ballot boxes, and you've been told that by your top law enforcement officials. But let's stay on track because we have so much ground to cover.
You have
We
people that went
policy ground
and voted
to cover,
in one
Mr.
place,
President.
another place. As many as I understand, 28 different places in one day with 7, 8, 9 ballots apiece. They can't do anymore because it would look too phony. These were professional people. They were ballot boxes. It's there.
Mr.
I mean, it's there to
you
see.
took your
A lot of
case
people
to
don't
court,
like looking at
60
it.
different cases all across the country. You lost that, but let's stay on track.
We
because
lost
have
because the
so
judges
many-
didn't want to hear them.
Mr. President,
But
we have
if
so
this
many
Yeah, that's correct. The judges didn't. They like that's what they did with the Pennsylvania thing. That's why it took 2 years for them to actually do anything about it. And then they finally ruled it unconstitutional after 2 years of a Biden presidency. They're like, actually, now that we decided to look at it, it kind of was like there was no standing. Like the judge just ruled it for no standing, so they didn't even bother looking into the evidence. It was like they just declared, nah, no standing, so we're not going to bother looking at the case at all. And this was literally like what, like maybe a couple weeks after the actual election, before Trump was even like out, and they were like, no standing, no standing at all. And then 2 years later, they reopened the case because they realized that they probably should have like looked into it. And then they found out that, at least in Pennsylvania, that it was unconstitutional. I said that like 3 freaking times, but yeah, you get the point.
If this were ever before a court, we would win so easy.
I don't know about the whole ballot stuffing thing. Like, he says that he saw videos. I haven't seen those videos, so I'm not going to say anything about that.
Much evidence that the election was rigged. And you may not even put the section on your show, and you'll have to decide what you want to do.
Hey, they did though. They did though. That's why I'm confused. NBC, what's going on here? What's going on here? NBC, you left this part in. Why'd you leave it? Why'd you leave it in? Are you trying to actually try and be good faith here, NBC? Okay, I see that, NBC. I see that.
But people know it was rigged. Look, the media,
Mr. President,
when I
there's
first
no
got
evidence
involved
of
in
that.
politics,
As you know, there's no evidence of that. We have so many different topics.
tremendous evidence.
I want to talk about what a
Listen, let me ask you this.
Mr.
You agree
President-
there was Twitter files, right?
Mr. President,
You agree there were 51 intelligence agents that lied. You agree with
I'm
that?
not the one who's being interviewed. Let's
Well, no,
stay
but-
on.
So she won't say no or yes. Well, she's not going to say there's no evidence. Like, well, she did say there's no evidence. But now that what Trump is going to press her on things that actually did happen, that she knows did happen, she's going to fall back on, well, I can't say there's no evidence because that would be a lie. I'm not the one being interviewed here now. Let's get back on topic, which means this kind of shows that, well, what Trump is, it's like a partial, it's like her not denying it basically means, and her changing the point to a different conversation. It's kind of like saying, yeah, he's not wrong, but this is not my This is not an interview of me. It's an interview of Trump, which is totally fair to say. But for her to not outright deny it, just like how she outright denied the other thing, literally 2 seconds ago, just shows that there's probably something else at play here.
On track, because I want to talk about
that's rigging the election.
Because that's what voters want to hear about, Mr. President.
Yeah, that is 100% true. That is 100% true. And I think even though she's, it seems like she's not really being that charitable, it's actually super charitable for her to like move on from that stuff, because that stuff actually hurts Trump. No one cares about the election that happened before. We're already like 3 years like down that. He can have an opinion about it, but it doesn't change the fact on what's going to be happening in 2024. And that's what all the voters want to hear. And it's actually really nice that she's trying to move on from that to get to what he's going to do for people like now, and not what happens in the past. So props to her on that.
Right now, Speaker McCarthy announced that he was launching an impeachment inquiry this week into President Biden. Do you see this as a part of the retribution that you seek?
No, not at all. I think, look, you look at the terrible things that have been happening with respect to Biden. Look at everything. Jamie Comer, Jim Jordan, who are fantastic people and very legitimate people. I watched Jamie Comer just a little while ago talking about a lot of different facets of what's going on. And he was the one that said, I guess there are 12 things where it looks like it's stone cold guilty. And the
stone cold guilty.
12. He said this is the only one that doesn't implicate Joe Biden.
So, but my question for you, did you talk to Speaker McCarthy about this House impeachment inquiry?
No, I don't talk to him.
Tell him that he should open a House
No,
impeachment
I don't
inquiry?
do that. I don't think.
Yeah, because Speaker McCarthy really likes talking to Trump and doesn't advocately have like disdain for the man. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna, even if Trump did talk to him, you really think Speaker McCarthy is gonna want to like listen to the Trump? He doesn't like he does not like him. He does not like him. Like, it's literally personal for all these other politicians. Like, holy crap, it's kind of annoying. And for the Democrats, it's super personal, because like they're just trying to find any little thing to like pin him on and be like, nah, we're not even gonna make Trump look good during the COVID situation. I'm looking at you, Cuomo. Didn't even want to use the one of those facilities. Nah, Cuomo wanted to use his own power, executive power, to fix the COVID situation in New York. Yeah, sending them to nursing homes, and then having all the people that were old and very vulnerable to the sickness. Yeah, let's send all the COVID patients there. Not to the Javits Center or to the ship that Donald Trump made for him during his presidency. Like, nah, that was we couldn't have that. We couldn't make Trump look good. We didn't need help from Trump. Cuomo could do it all on his own. And then literally sent them to the most vulnerable of people. Like, yeah, because the hospital's going to overrun, so we had to send it to the most vulnerable of places where people were the most susceptible of dying from the virus. Yeah. That's what we should have done. We shouldn't have used Trump's thing that had literally no one in it. Well, at least one of them. One of them was only at 50% capacity, and the other one literally wasn't used the entire time during COVID. But yeah, okay. I mean, that's just. But yeah, okay, all right.
He'd do that. I mean, he wouldn't do it based on me. No.
Did you talk to your Republican allies on Capitol Hill and say you should support this?
No, I don't have to talk. They're more proactive than I am. They think it's terrible. I will say this, they think I was treated very unfairly.
All right, so you made it to the end. Thanks for watching. Remember, comments are great too, and like and subscribe, but mostly comments. Comment, please. I need to know what your thoughts are. The whole part of this entire channel is thinking. Thanks. Come on now. You can do it. Down below. Just type it out. I don't care what it is. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.